Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally arrived. Today we are listening to some more JINJER, and the song for today is called Cloud Factory. Now this is a live performance that has been requested so many times it's not even funny, and I apologize for all you guys that have been waiting for quite a while for this one. It is finally here. I have not listened to this song, I have not looked into this song, and I would normally read the lyrics but I have not for this song. I would like to see what I can get from this now that I'm starting to understand Tatiana's voice. For those of you who are not familiar with JINJER, they are a very unique metal band based outside of Ukraine. I personally believe they are very underrated. I'm not saying they're small, but I'm saying they are still very underrated. Let's keep that there. Let's just have a listen, shall we? I'm gonna say off the bat, this drum line and this bass line is very catchy. It's very nice. And I am gonna say this is a dress code from Tatiana that I'm yet to see, to be honest. I'm also going to say, I was just getting to the point where I could understand Tatiana and everything she was saying pretty clear. Now, this audio is not perfect and I'm actually really struggling. So I am going to have to look up the lyrics and I'll break this down a little bit further on in the video. But right as I was getting comfortable listening to her sing, we're back to square one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ginger journey. I don't think Tatiana needs any sort of explanation after that. We have such aggressive and, safe to say, not a lot of female artists are at this level, in my opinion. And then we go to these angelic vocals. I'm also gonna say these little breakdowns with these nice riffs, and it's very danceable. A lot of other Ginger songs I've listened to, they're still very danceable, but this, even if you can't dance, even if you don't understand music, or you can subconsciously find a rhythm, a song like this was extremely danceable, if that makes sense. So we are going to address the elephant in the room. What is this lovely lady singing about? So we're going to start with the name, Cloud Factory. Now, had you have not listened to this song, what would you think Cloud Factory means? In my opinion, and before listening to this, Cloud Factory, I would say it has got something to do with pollution or harming the environment through heavy machinery or literally factories. So throughout this song, as I said before, I'm back to square one. I couldn't actually take in a lot there, but I was hearing some references talking about ash, smoke, and I think there was fire. I'm quite sure there was fire mixed with the name of the song, Cloud Factory. And considering the fact that Ginger has some very, I'm not going to say controversial songs, but songs that just speak the truth. And frankly, Ginger nor Tatiana really care about the repercussions, as they want to speak their truth. And that's what I really, really love about this band. Based on these facts, now please, before I say this, if I'm wrong, do not get mad at me. This is what I'm perceiving, okay? So if this is entirely wrong, correct me down below. Let's chat about it. So the name, the references in this song, the background of Ginger, I'm going to say this song has clear correlation to the industrial side of things. And when I mean that, I mean these huge factories pouring out all this carbon monoxide and all these toxic gases, etc., etc. And obviously throughout this song, we have a very harsh, a very powerful and brutal version of Tatiana, which is obviously indicating frustration, anger, whatever these negative emotions are. And then on the other side, like in all her songs, we have a more angelic, and I'm just going to use angelic as a word. I can't think of another word to describe it. Now I have a slight feeling she's obviously talking about the rage from these machines and this industrialized modern society we live in. And then I have a feeling she is then going into the point of view as the people behind this. Now, that's my opinion. I think this is wrong, but I don't think this is a bad interpretation at all. So on one side, the angelic vocals saying this thing, and then obviously Ginger and Tatiana's rage coming out in these harsh vocals. But as I said, I haven't looked into this song. I could barely understand it. So this is a blind takeaway from this. I am gonna go and research more. But as I said, I like communicating with you guys. I like having a conversation about the stuff I listen to. Yes, I say this on every video because I appreciate you guys taking the time to help me, and then therefore I help you guys instead of just going on Google. So that's enough of me rambling. I'm gonna give this song right now, before listening to it a second time, I'm gonna give it an 8.2. Now I am going to go listen to it. And with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy this and you have any other songs you would like me to listen to, please be sure to leave a comment down below, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in, guys.